Welcome back. What's wrong?
Nothing. You just weren't organised.
It was a good start.
No, well, we're having a chat to our next guest in the ad break there, and I was just asked how his dad was, and they cut me off halfway through. But anyway, we'll ask him on air, because we are talking about Jack Viney, who was very instrumental, as indeed all the Melbourne players were last night, for the most part, of coming up with this almighty win, and it will be one for the ages for this football club.
TJ, it was, and it's a home and away win they will never forget, and Melbourne supporters won't, despite there being no crowd there. Pickett was good late, 3 goals. Oliver was magnificent, 2 goals, 37 disposals. Hawke kicked 4 early. But we love watching this man when he's fully fit, and it's Jack Viney. Jack joins us. Thanks, Jack. And where does that sit for you in terms of home and away wins? To be down in Geelong, a place they rarely lose, and to come back from 44 points down?
Yeah, that's right up there as one of the better wins I've been a part of, Lloydie. You know, so much on the line, and then just with how it finished as well. Yeah, certainly. It'd be top 3 for sure.
So let's watch it. Let's watch the last-minute chaos, Jack, what went down there yesterday. Bill's had enough. He doesn't want to see it. So we see Brayshaw. The poor umpire just didn't read the feel of the game there at all. You know, so you were unlucky there. They didn't get a throw in. But then Guthrie, you were gone here at this stage until he kicks it on the full, Jack.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a pretty stiff call to be called a deliberate when we're trying to win the game. But I suppose footy karma, we end up getting the ball back plus a 50-metre penalty. So
what are you thinking here, Jack?
With the 50 metres, I was just getting back into play. You know, I thought Lever might have kicked it long, had a shot on goal, but luckily Max presented a good option, just short of the...
And would you have preferred every other player bar Max to take the shot?
Nah, I think that's the definition of a captain's goal right there, so never in doubt.
Yeah, and a great bloke to go with it. It was great to see Maxie do that. Let's get into some of the game highlights. But you were down by 44 points. The inside 50 numbers weren't that bad. So what was the difference between the first 3 quarters where you were still +1 in inside 50s and then the rout in the last quarter?
Yeah, I think they got a really good run on in the second quarter, I think it was, where, you know, they had some really good centre bounce goals. You know, Tommy Hawkins turned it on as well. And they just pulled it on in a really short space of time. We felt, other than that quarter, our game was in relatively good shape. And yeah, we just had to come into the last quarter with, you know, kick some early goals, which, you know, Cozzy Pickett nailed one within the first minute. And we thought, you know, we keep this pace, you know, anything could happen. So, yeah, we just stuck to our guns, and then belief just grew and grew in that last quarter.
Yeah, I think you nailed it with the centre bounce. I thought that was almost the difference in the game. They got on top, they kicked 3 in a row from centre bounce, and then you responded. Part of it was Max Gorn, which we've spoken about. But did you go in depth as a midfield on how to adjust in the centre bounce?
Yeah, they were coming out through the front of centre bounce, and then, you know, just being the ground GM HBA is, it's you know, a centre bounce scoring ground. So, you know, when you got the likes of Danger Selwood streaming out of the centre bounce, it's very dangerous. So we used that, and then Max, you know, took a couple out of the ruck as well and got some going our way. So culmination of, you know, Max standing up and us being a little bit more defensive helped us get the game back on track.
Must love playing alongside Clary Oliver. Sensational again last night. Just wins the ball. He kicked a couple of goals last night and taking nice grabs too, Jackie boy.
Yeah, no, Claz is, you know, he's had a sensational season all year. So, you know, he's a super player, contested. When he hasn't got bung shoulders, he can take a grab aerially as well. And then hitting the scoreboard as well. So it was a complete game from Clary as a midfielder. So, you know, hopefully he continues that form, which I'm sure he will.
Yeah. What about, he was saying after the game that when Maxie was kicking that goal to win the game, him and Dangerfield were having a chat about Danger's sore calf. Weren't even watching the kick from Max.
Yeah, he's an interesting cat, Claz. So I'm sure they were having having some kind of conversation that
Which is
probably wasn't relevant to the moment.
And Jack, speaking of sore parts of the body, how's yours this morning? You've had some injury issues again this year. You've always battled through them courageously, but you got out in the park again last night and had a key role to play in that win. You're right to get through?
Might have lost him, have we?
Sorry, Damo, I missed the first half of your question.
Damo said you
repeating
bowled
that?
more this year.
I didn't say that, Jack. I was referring to your
long question.
your courage in playing through injury pretty much your whole career. How is the foot, and given you got through a game last night?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling really good body-wise. I've had a pretty interrupted season again this year, but the body's feeling really good. Coming into an important time of the year. So, all the stars are aligning. To hopefully play some good footy in September.
In the ad break, we asked you about your old man. Is it true? Can you put to bed the rumour that he
Not the
beat Boris
tennis.
Becker at tennis?
Come on, Nathan.
I don't know what the truth is anymore. I think he didn't, but he lied about it, and now everyone thinks he did. So.
Hang on, you've just exploded a myth that we've been running with for years, and you reckon it's all been a fib?
It's a myth. It's a myth.
A bit like yours when you beat Peter Luce.
No, that was real.
And Dustin Fletcher thinks he beat Mark Philippoussis as well in a game of tennis.
Who Todd coached.
But the votes from last night, Demons, Clayton Oliver, what a year he's had, 37 disposals, 2 goals. Max Gawn dominated late. Jake Lever, 7 intercept marks and 22 disposals. And Tommy Hawkins was very, very good with 4 goals.
Hey, Jack, just before Billy tells you what you've picked up for coming on the almighty, the all-conquering Sunday Footy Show, in all honesty, what does it mean to you to be playing finals footy? I mean, you've been at the club for 8 years, probably been around the club all your life, given your dad's background. You've played 3 finals in those 8 years, all in 2018. What does it mean to you as you wake up this morning knowing that, A, you're minor premiers, and B, you're a realistic chance of breaking that 57-year drought?
Yeah, it means so much. Especially knowing what our supporters have been through, and particularly in a year like this where we've had some success and our fans not being able to be part of it. It's been a tough journey for them. To be in September, have an opportunity at creating something special, like you said, hasn't happened at the footy club for a long time. To bring our fans some joy, it's something that is really what's motivating the playing group at the moment. So, it's been a great season thus far, but the boys have reset, understand that, there's bigger things to achieve, and we're getting back to work straight away.
Oh, nice, Jack. Thanks for coming on the show. You win the dozen colourway soft golf balls there and the Odyssey Tour towel. You'll love that, mate. The Travis Matthew 4 caps there. To keep a lid on it when you're on the golf course, of course. The Aquila shoes and clothing, magnificent, kicking goals since 1958. Need a new pair of Aquillas, actually. Bar Fridge from Bar Fridges Australia. They're the best in the business. Just go to Bar Fridges Australia. Look at that, magnificent there. The Ricks Eyewear, use the code word CHOMPERS and you get 20% off at rickseyewear.com.au. Oh, there they are there. The Platform 28, dinner for 2 when it opens again. Magnificent restaurant down here in Docklands. Platform 28 and AMFX. You get a custom fire pit. You can fire that up out in the backyard thanks to AMFX. Thanks, Jackie boy. Good on you, Grapevine.
Thanks, Bill.
Hey, Jack, one last one before we let you go. Your final, we're expecting to be Saturday night. Can you tell us where it'll be played?
Your guess is as good as mine, Lloydie.
Okay, where's the preference for Melbourne, you think? What ground do you favour?
I honestly don't even know what's on the table. I'm hearing Tassie's a chance. Obviously, you don't want to be playing at the Gabba.
Okay.
Adelaide.
Yeah.
Is Perth still an option? Not
Okay.
Casey.
entirely sure.
Yeah. All right, so it's fair to say they don't know.
Yeah. Good on you, Jack. Thanks for your time.